first thing, her granddaughter used to play with my kids all the time. So they were all good and everything. And then one day, and my kids come and run into me. Her granddaughter has her phone with her, and Mom, she just showed us inappropriate stuff on her phone. You know, obviously I was upset, but I felt it was appropriate to talk to the grandma over this because she's the one who watches her. That didn't turn out well. So I went to go knock on her door, and she didn't answer. I asked the granddaughter, I said, can you please go tell your grandma that I'd like to talk to her? She goes in there, and she says, my grandma doesn't want to talk right now. I said, okay, that's fine. I'll just text her. So I text her on Messenger, and she blows it all completely out of proportion. In the text message, I said something along the lines of, hey, so-and-so has videos of this on her phone. Basically, I figured you might want to know. Here, I'll go ahead and link the screenshot.
Oh, snap. Nasty, mannish little kids. What y'all kids be listening to y'all bumping and grinding in the next room or what? Mannish little kids. Anyway, she said, hey, I came and knocked on your door, but Blank said you didn't want to talk. I wanted to share with you that Blank has brought up on her phone. I seen it in Google Chrome app, and it's videos of girls. Whoa! Figured you'd probably want to know. My kids seen it too, and they are in complete shock. I guess the grandma say, I'm sorry, but Blank doesn't search. She did, however, say that boys were watching it on her phone. She can't spell, let alone search that. I can assure you, Blank is my forte in my house. Oh, it's not my forte in my house. That is all women. It's unlike my 5-year-old, let alone me or my daughter are looking for Blank. I have literally been laying down as my pinched nerve in my neck is really bad. I have been up and down the better part of 3 hours because the girls have been knocking every 10 minutes, but not trying to be rude, but
right here.
Okay, cut off. Some of the message cut off.
She comes at me and says her granddaughter would not look at that stuff, and the boys would do it. Fine.
She says she can't even read. Okay, literally been laying down. Okay, pinch nerve. Okay, but I'm not trying to be rude, but I literally am about to lose it. Okay, she say, I'm sorry. Me messaging you upset you. I want to know if my kids had it on their phones also. I am just letting you know what myself and my kids seen. We've been gone almost all day except an hour earlier that we were home. This just happened. Sorry you're dealing with all that. The grandma says, of course, I understand your shock, and yes, it's good to know, but frankly, her inability to type a search is the issue. And I do keep tabs on her phone as I have raised 2 boys and a daughter, so I'm not in shock. I normally don't really allow her phone outside. Clearly, I'm under the weather. Okay.
Whatever. But why don't you seem concerned about this, lady? You literally are more concerned the fact that I brought this up than worrying about what your granddaughter's seen and what she's showing other kids and what she has on a phone.
She said her granddaughter can't even fucking read, so she knows she ain't searched that.
But at this point, I'm not even arguing with the lady. I just ignore her messages. She's telling me that the kid can't read, she can't type, nothing. So why does she have a phone? And why are you not monitoring it? Fast forward to the next day, I still am letting my kids play with this girl, but clearly I'm just monitoring it all. I'm making sure that the kid doesn't have her phone over there or anything along those lines.
Exactly.
And to make sure that my kids are in my yard. The girl runs home and comes back about 10 minutes later, crying with a bloody nose, puking because she is so upset, saying that her grandma hit her. So what did I do? I called the cops. I'm sorry, but I'm not okay with that happening to kids. The cops come, they report it to CPS and all this. I don't know. Nothing really happened of it. Then shortly after the cops leave, she comes outside. My kids are playing alone together, not with the little girl in my yard. She comes up and starts throwing trash at my house like a freaking child. So my 7-year-old at the time runs inside to tell me. So clearly I went out there. I said something to her. I wasn't the nicest about it, but I mean, who would be nice about that? She then proceeds to start calling my daughter names, foul names, not just brat or whatever, flipping her off. And then she
Oh.
brings this bag of paraphernalia to me and tells me that, oh, we must have dropped it. No, ma'am, sorry. I've been sober for 10 years, so that's not me. That's definitely you. In fact, she said that she found it in her driveway. So I don't know. At this point, she
Hey, probably that little badass girl who's showing them goddamn freaky ass photos on that phone.
calls the cops and she tells them that I am harassing her. So I show them the video footage. Clearly, she was the one harassing me. I found it was in my best interest to go get a no contact order, which I did. You know how when you're in court, you put your hand up and you swear in you're going to tell nothing but the truth and the whole truth? Yeah. This lady did everything except for that. The funniest thing that she told the judge was that my 7-year-old daughter told her 5-year-old granddaughter that she was going to Mike Tyson her. I'm sorry, but my 7-year-old at the time did not know who Mike Tyson was. But for some stupid reason, even though we were neighbors, the judge only set the no contact order for 6 months. In the meantime of the no contact order,
Okay.
my daughter was playing with a fishing pole out in the common area, but it had no hook on it. She starts screaming at my daughter again and accusing her of throwing a fishing line with a hook on it towards her granddaughter, which never happened. So the cops.
Yo, something wrong with these people who be just yelling at like people, kids and stuff, just because they be like playing it with a toy or something like that. You know, you go and talk to the parents. You know, y'all ever seen somebody who was playing in somebody's yard and the mama come out and say, "Y'all get y'all bad ass out my yard." This, that, the third. Like, relax, baby. These are kids. You know what I'm saying?
Come again. And again, nothing happened of it because we weren't doing anything wrong. My daughter was doing nothing wrong. The fishing pole had no hook on it. It was just a bobber. But because she was screaming at my daughter and not me, it did not count for the no contact order as a violation. So in that 6-month period, I'm sitting at home. It's about 7, 8 o'clock at night. I'm watching a movie with my girls on the couch, and the cops come knocking on the door. Again, they say, so-and-so called because she said you were yelling at her granddaughter. I am so over this lady at this point. Clearly that didn't happen either. She's full of lies. There's so much more. I know I'm forgetting it. Most of this happened within like the last year, but fast forward to a few weeks ago. I had a package that was delivered to her house by USPS by mistake. And the only reason that I knew is because
That's the only thing about when you got a neighbor that you don't like, man. When your packages get there, my mom be having some issues with they mean my mom and them be having issues with their neighbors. Something not no more, but I'm just saying like they didn't really get along. So I used to be like, damn, why the fuck y'all can't get along? Cause sometimes my shit be going over there when I be ordering shit. You see what I'm saying? Like fuck. Not all the time, but I'm just saying I done had to. Hey, knock on the door, ring the doorbell. Damn. You know, I don't want to y'all making it weird. I don't got no problem with them. Y'all do. Y'all making that shit weird. I told my mom, like, damn, I think they delivered it to you. Better go over there and see. I'm like, damn. You can't go over there and see for me? Shit. Yeah, I'm the type, I still get mail delivered at my mama's house. Yep, still to this day. And I just moved into a townhouse. I still get mail. I gotta try it one day just to get mail delivered here one time. I gotta try it.
I noticed that the package wasn't on my porch, and I looked back at my camera footage, and you can see the USPS lady drop it off at her house. This lady doesn't order packages at all. I call USPS, and they send the lady back.
And then they be like, if they send the package, so ain't that the law? Like, if you send the package, if the mail is delivered to your house, that show shit now.
She pulls up to my place and runs down there, and she apologizes to me. She denied having the package at all. The cops did press charges on her for some sort of theft. I'm not sure if it's a federal crime or what. That is still pending as far as my knowledge goes.
Damn.
This woman also has an overabundance of cats that are not fixed, that continue to breed, and she doesn't feed them or anything. I have personally rescued 2 of them, but I can only do so much. And unfortunately, the city does not do anything for cats because there's so many stray ones around here that they just don't do anything. A few months ago, she also lost her granddaughter to, I believe, CPS is what I heard, but she did end up going back with her mother. She's a very sweet little girl, and she does not deserve to be anywhere near this. There's traffic in and out of her place all night long. Clearly, they do not sleep. So now I'm going to put a screenshot of her literally flipping off my camera.
Oh, shit.
I just have to say, thank God that she stopped paying her rent because this is the only way that she was getting evicted, but she refused to leave. The landlord did have to get the police involved in order to get her out of there. But she is gone now. She left a few days ago. And now that she's gone, what happens? She makes a whole new Facebook account and messages me on there and tells me basically that I am hacking into her email. I have blocked her. It's to the point she's telling people that she moved to a town an hour away, but she didn't, because she's roaming the streets with the homeless people 5 miles away. She deserves everything that's coming to her.
All right. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that lady. You know, it might have been some drugs, especially when you talking about you bringing the paraphernalia to my door, trying to blame it on me. No, keep that shit over there. You know what I'm saying? But hey, oh, excuse me. I'm glad I get along with my neighbors, man. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not nervous about it, but don't nobody live on this side of me. So, but the people right here, they cool. You know what I'm saying? No problems. But we gonna see what we got next door. Hopefully, we gonna get some cool people. I'm gonna get some cool people. I'm talking about we. But anyway, yeah, shit, y'all part of the journey too. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below, and be careful who y'all let y'all kids be around. Some people kids got goddamn corn on a phone. Holy, y'all be careful, man. Freaky ass kids. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Make sure y'all follow all Storytime channels. We still hustle daily. We still hustle daily too, and still hustle daily. Peace.